Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Blue Devils will put toe to leather to crank us up. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Miami's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
Yeah, they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Ward. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening...
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So Duke's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know a lot of explosive plays today.
It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's going to take off. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking for room. It's Moore. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. Back and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, how did you make that move? And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to him again. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They'll turn to Martinez. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. How bold will they be on for that last run? Back to throw, it's Ward. He makes the connection. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. A new set of downs after the completion. The RPO fire complete to the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Hurricane! A great catch and run for 6.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Bulldogs all day with almost no let-up. They're up 14 over Hawaii. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's George. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCormick. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's George. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Canes! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Bates. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Harvey. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They're getting this guy lathered up. Inside the red zone. He's got 6. He's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he missed it. No good. All points are important, guys, but that one still leaves you with a 3-possession deficit down by 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Right back to the well. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Martinez on the carry. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's there to make the stop. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. See what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Ward. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the oven.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They just haven't been able to get going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. He's looking to throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll turn to Martinez. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's George. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Canes are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quickly complete. Nice move to pick up yardage. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Here if this is 4-down territory. Calls his own number. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense. Able to make the stop. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Got a man. It's Arroyo. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down right there.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Harvey.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds his target down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got his man on the right. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And on third down, they're running the field goal unit outfield. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 95 on to punt it away.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Touch pass on the run. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They move the tight end all over. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers forward. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Miami! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving them up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
34-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He's got his man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Bates.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Harvey. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Number 13 with the catch and score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 20.
Brings up
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's got an open man, and he's still running after the move. And he's brought down after a huge completion, after ripping off a big chunk of yards. They're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Makes the grab. It's Horton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The give out of the gun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's McCormick. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bates. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the tailback. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge... This one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Movement here from the tight end. To the ground with the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Blue Devils! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still find out which plays you like, what you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fights off a defender. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Canes have this offense rolling. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Horton. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. It's 1st down from the 11. Switch it. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it can... tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Quarterback will keep it. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Indiana. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. He finds his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. The Blue Devils will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go! They're going to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the net with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll put the tight end in motion. Martinez on the carry. Showing off the arm. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And now on first down after converting with the run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At midfield, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up. The rushing stats. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Blue Devils offense will start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Collins.
That's a good job by the drag route.
Receiver.
Standing at zone coverage, so instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Collins. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll leave it with him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And the Duke offense. To the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Murphy. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you this is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do it better. That's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out this offense. Still in identity mode.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Moore. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the... Great job finishing with his pads.
Now they'll run it to the right here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Army. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man. Both rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Back to pass, it's McCall. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Using his legs, it's Waters. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Collins. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They want to throw it. He's right on target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were
the freshman able to get home with the sack?
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll give it to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The inside handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass is caught at the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. 1st down to start the drive. And fires complete to the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Man down on the plate. Take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and
makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter like that. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He'll bring it back. It's Concepcion. Ripping through the defense. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Steamrolls his way ahead.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if NC State has a 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's McCall. Immediately fires to the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the... North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Army. One and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. The short hands, it's more. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. It's good.
That misses NC State 13-2.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking for a man. It's McCall. He looks that one in nicely. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Big third. From their own 31, defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers went for it. They came down hard, quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for the loss.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're facing a third down. To throw, it's McCall. Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. They get him down after he makes a catch. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's McCall. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Harvey. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Harvey. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Harvey. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Murphy. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And it's right down the boulevard. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this 2nd half.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. 1st drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Collins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll test the right side. And they bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carry.
Great job, great field. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Hendrickson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. NC State. Set up with another first down. Got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills.
The score.
A big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by 13 to Army. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The